Jason Lyon.
Hello, welcome to a beer and a bet and a bit of lunch with the boys. Mick Gannon, Mitch Beer, Ken of Pepsi Max, and George Carpenter with you. Beery, how are you?
Liquid lunch. I'm great, Gano. The sun's out. It's dead set like spring here at the moment. So yeah, very, very exciting and ready for another big weekend.
Haven't heard the springs in the air many times in the last week or so, Georgie.
Spring has
No,
sprung.
Yeah. The good horses are
no,
back.
the good
Oh,
horses are
spring has
back.
sprung. I'll tell
No,
you,
we're flying.
you can tell when the good horses are back because aren't people in New South Wales sick for a trial?
Oh,
It's like the whole spring is based, entire spring carnival is based on the last set of trials, this set of trials, the next one. It just determines the whole fate of the entire spring carnival. Like, if you trial bad today, it's over. Back
well,
to the
mate.
paddock.
The next episode went around today. Everyone wanted to tell you it was going to win a
Oh,
Coolmore. Now they're the same people who told you it was going to win a Coolmore saying it's cast. So good luck to you. It just ran a nice fourth and did nothing. So you got to love a trial. You got to love a trial, but they're not worth anything. They're not worth anything until you can start winning money at the trials.
that's right.
And at which point they're probably
That's right.
worth something. Hey, gents, plenty to kick off, but why don't we talk about the training premiership at Kembla? 60 winners across the year. How many winners did you have at Kembla, Georgie?
I think 17.
17. Good job. Beery, big achievement, really, in reality. What, have you been in there 2.5, nearly 3 years?
Yeah, it's been terrific. We've been able to build up some numbers and, not only to win the sort of local premiership, but to, go against your Wallers and your Bjorns and Gays, and they still send a lot of horses down there. So it's terrific. Some really, really good trainers have been the premiership winners at Kembla, going back to like Gwenda and Bede Murray and some real Kembla stalwarts. So yeah, great to be up there amongst them, and hopefully next year, this season is just the same.
Georgie, first training premiership for you. Well done. Full credit. You'll be happy with that. Beery's obviously won plenty down at Albury, so good to see you finally on the board.
Yeah, no, wrapped. Obviously something we joked about a little bit at the start of the season. Then, yeah, it's sort of become our obsession, or at least mine. The last sort of 3 months of the season, just locking it in. But nah, wrapped for us, and obviously the whole team as well.
Lads, not sure if you're.
Absolutely cooked me.
Yeah.
Cooked me the
Oh,
last 3 months, mate. Last two
I've no
months, I
doubt.
was just like, mate, you realize there's no prize, like there's no check, there's no keys to a new Hyundai or something. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a sash. He's like, no, I want it bad. I want it bad. And I'm
See,
like,
there
all
is a
right, sweet.
sash.
There is
There is a
a
set.
Oh,
supposed sash. We haven't had our hands on the sash yet,
shout
but
out to Kia or someone or Hyundai or whoever wants to get involved. Ford,
I
anyone
wouldn't
you
like
want a
to.
car,
Or
perhaps.
I wouldn't like to be that sash the night they handed over to George. It's been a long time coming. So George and the sash might have some alone time this weekend.
Old Garmin George. Good to see you got a Garmin George, obviously working in fitness. That's good. We'll get to that in a minute. But just going through this, so 52 plus 9, don't forget the plus that 9, 61 winners, is that right? 61 in New South
Somewhere
I
Wales?
about
thought it
that.
was 60.
Yeah, yeah. We had Sunrise win
Or
up in
plus 8,
Queensland as
perhaps.
well. So all in all, it was a good season, great
Mm.
season, and some good metro results amongst that as well. So no, only something to build upon this year.
Only 14 trainers above you in New South Wales as well, as far as wins. So that's pretty huge effort, lads. That's pretty good going. There's talk about wins of the season. Obviously, Georgie, we know what yours is going to be up there in Queensland, and we're going to ramble on about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we'll go to you at the end because we know what you'll be. Beery, your win of the season, the one that didn't have to necessarily mean the most to you, but will win the most prize money, the one that just, stood out to you the most, performance-wise, perhaps.
Um, I think you know what, this is going to be terrible, but the biggest thrill I had this season was Brazil winning at Albury. First day of the carnival. Just because that horse was cast, and he's been a
Mm.
real stable favourite, and The staff in particular have probably done an enormous job with him. We were going to pretty much retire, and we gave him another crack, and got a little result down there. Good to go back down to Aubrey and get a winner over the carnival. But yeah, he was probably my highlight. So they don't have to be the best. I think it was a class 3 or a 58 or something. And but yeah, that was probably my favorite winner for the year.
Georgie.
Yeah, you already know what mine is, but obviously Sunrise winning at the Gold Coast on the Friday night was probably one of the best days of my life. So whether
That's
you want to
it.
say it's been a bad life, I don't know. But,
Were you walking? Rumors
because
are that you're walking around like Warwick Kappa up there. You're just post win.
But he
You're
sent me he
unstoppable.
sent me a selfie. He sent me a selfie from the cherry bar at the casino at the Gold Coast at, I don't know, some unspeakable hour. I think I was getting up for track work, and he said, "This is the greatest day of my life." He's
Oh,
I was
easily
I was
pleased, our
buying
man.
I was buying vodka lemonades for me and some friends on the company card, and Beery texts me and goes, "One more, and I'll turn that thing off."
I think he mistook a zero when the race was worth 60,000. Got a little
yeah.
bit carried away. Yeah.
I hear he's been playing up on the company card, taking the team out to lunch while you're in Vietnam as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
organised the staff dinner while I was away. We just got a new trainer's hut. Well, not a new one. We got a trainer's hut at
Yeah.
Kembla. And George said, I'm going to get like a kettle and like a toasted sandwich maker and stuff. I said, oh, yeah, that'd be great. I go in there this morning. There is a fry pan. There's a kettle. There's this, that. And Kerry Parker goes, oh, how good. George bought all this stuff for the thing. I said, George, I tell you, it was at 6:12 last night, and I can show you the receipt for it on my card. Unbelievable.
Did you get a generator?
Loved it.
Because that wouldn't have been cheap, George.
No, it's all gas, mate. All gas.
Yeah. Something better than nothing. We'll work
Yeah.
on a generator, another few
Yeah.
winners, and we'll
Next
chip away
season.
from there next season.
Yeah, no renewable energy down here at Canberra. gas or diesel.
Oh dear, maybe some solar on the roof. We'll work away. We'll find a way.
No. It's too expensive.
Huge stuff. All right, let's talk about 2-year-olds. I want some predictions from you lads. We'll go to best. Your prediction of your best 2-year-old, which I guess the only way you can measure best will be most wins. For the 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds going through your stable. George, you kick us off, 2-year-olds, and we'll go to Beery.
I think Beer and I sort of have the same opinion on our favourite 2-year-old, which hopefully anyway.
Not a chance.
You
You guys have never aligned on anything.
Pinatubo filly, obviously she's probably been the most forward one we've had through the system so far, and yeah, she seems to be very, very nice. So fingers crossed she can keep progressing. And 3-year-old, probably Yamashita. I've always had a lot of time for her, and I think she's a really nice filly. Her run last weekend was excellent, and I think that she'll continue to improve deeper into her career. So no, I have a lot of time for both of them.
Wow. Apologies to our listeners.
I'm very excited there, George. Knocked the camera over. I do agree with you, Georgie. I think the Pinner Turbo filly is very nice from what we've seen of her. She is pretty forward, though. But I like the Toronado a lot. I like he's just starting to get rocky and rolling a little bit. Toronado out of Mockery, stakes winner.
Ooh.
We paid 100 for him down at Melbourne Premier Sale. Proper stallion, Toronado, like absolute proper stallion. And I reckon he will be a very, very nice late 2-3-year-old. And for the ones that are already 3, he's been a bit of a bugger this preparation. We've just had to pull up stump with him for a month. He's got a bit hot behind the barriers the other day, but I think Valiant Man is a very, very nice 3-year-old, and he's just got a little bit of growing up to do, but I think he's a Saturday grade, middle distance horse in the making. I quite like him.
He trial at Hawkesbury?
He did. He ran
Yep.
second at Hawkesbury, and then he went to Kembla, and he's been a little bit of a bugger in the gates, but just being a bit immature and a bit of a dill. But we'll iron that out, and he'll come back back end of spring. And yeah, he's a city class nice horse.
Beautiful. All right, there you go. There's the predictions there. Any horses we can get involved in, Beery? There haven't been too many recent purchases. I think Against the Law was probably the last one I can remember.
Yeah, I think there might be 10% left in him against the
Ooh.
law. I thought he was great. Proper city proven metro galloper. Just ran around on some wet tracks and wasn't too far off them. And
Might have lost the beer.
Damn.
Well, one of the
What a
great setbacks.
shame.
And generally, as a rule, he doesn't return once he's gone. There's Bertie. Hopefully, he can chime back in. Here he is.
I will not be silenced. No, I was just talking about him. I like 3 starts ago. He was beaten like a length, 2 lengths to Ice Cool. So, he's in a benchmark Saturday grade. So nice horse. I think he'll be great, especially back on dry tracks.
Yeah, I think he's a great buy. And if there's still 10% left by the end of the month, I'll just take it all myself because
Well,
this.
hopefully not, because you could stop COVID. So
I'll put it in
hopefully
George's
someone
name.
else can
Put it in someone else's name.
put it in
Oh.
Mrs. Gannon. Mrs. Gannon can go in one.
Oh, should slow it down as much as me. Another ball, Jane led that day last time, and I was against the pattern of the day, still 3.5 lengths. But you know that form line you spoke of, Beery High School? How about the horse there early in the prep called Prima Bella?
Yes. Yeah.
Beating 3 lengths. Prima Bella, she's come out and won a Flemington 78 and a Randwick 88 and proper. So the form lines are stacking up there for Against the Law. So get involved. Steph, mhbracing.com.au. And if you don't, I'll take it. What else we got to cover off, gents? Horses that are working well. We need some winners before we go into the runners for the weekend. Anything that's sort of flying under the radar, come back in good order, Georgie. I know you like to get up earlier than Mitch, so you probably have a better insight here.
Don't.
Savage.
Um, yeah, that's savage. Yeah. Um, Flying under the radar.
No,
Oh, come
you're on
on.
them occasionally. Oh,
I
mate,
was,
it's your
I
big
was
moment.
saying,
Don't stuff this up.
I think Gunroom's going super. He had a good
Okay.
first up run last weekend off a big break. So no, he's one that I'm really looking forward to this prep, and I think he'll definitely appreciate a bit of sting out the ground too when he gets that. So no, I think he's a horse he can follow this prep pretty confidently that he will be winning
He's
a
only up
couple
earlier
races.
than you, Beery, because he doesn't sleep. What do you
I
like?
got one way better. I got one way better than that.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, here we go.
We had a horse come to us mid preparation. We won first up with it, and then he went, maiden to 64 grade, ran second. Then he went 64 grade to 68 grade, ran second. We put him away, and I think he's come back a lot better. And that's a horse called Pallius.
Yeah,
Yeah, George is camping up to
Jumping out,
himself.
jumping out next
yeah.
week. I think
Shut up there.
he's improved. It's nice to sort of give him a spell, come back, start fresh with him. I think he's a horse that can really progress through the grades this preparation.
Georgie, you'd see your grandmother fair income. Like something for the listeners, mate. They've had to put up with us for 20
Mate,
minutes and you can't even give them the
if
good
they're
one.
going to be good enough to listen to this, at least steer them into something,
Give them something.
worthwhile. Yeah.
Kemmler Grange
I
tomorrow,
like.
Iceford. Valia go around in race number 4. Beery, take us away.
Icewood will need to run. He's a European import. He'll need a few runs to sort of hit his peak. Valia was huge first up and finds a very winnable race out to 1500 second up tomorrow. Ideal. Yeah, I think she's a good each way hope tomorrow.
Surely I can't even slow her down. Race 6, Denial, Georgie.
I thought he was good the other day. When Heuristic won the race, they sort of went quick and then stopped and then put the sprint back on again. And I thought, he'll probably suit a bit of a fast run race where he can just go through his gears. But no, he's going well, and I think he'll be pretty competitive tomorrow.
Brazil, race number 7, drawn 12, JVO. Beery.
Will not run out of the first 3.
Wow. Huge. Captain Finkel goes around Wyong, as does Spiritualistic. George, kick us off Spiritualistic.
Firstly, can I just say I love how Beery spelt his name on the
It's
thing.
Bertie.
Uh,
Can't
you know,
change it.
no, I do
Can't
this all the
change it.
time. When I got Snapchat, like after a while, this
In
is not recently.
2003.
I'm not like some 37-year-old that just got Snapchat. Let's just make that clear. But someone's like, "Oh, I had you on Snapchat," and they're like, "Take a photo." And I looked at it, and it was MITXH and beer, and they're like, "Oh, Mitch beer taken?" And I'm like, "No, I've just spelt my name wrong."
The viewers won't be able to actually see, but Beery's got his name up here as Beerty.
Well, I was trying to eat my corn thins before this thing started, and you guys were rushing and picking on me, and I had just
Picking on me.
keep going. Spiritualistic George, keep this shit show rolling.
She'll run really well. I thought she was great last start. Obviously stiff not to win, but hopefully just get a bit of range. She's a horse that grows a genuine leg or two on the wet. So hopefully get a little bit of a wet track, and she'll go very close. And Thankful, if he goes that way, I think it looks a very winnable race, and I think Wang will suit him as well.
Now, if you've stayed around for this long, you deserve to go in the draw to win a prize. And we're going to do a giveaway. Beery's Banquet. Beery, how good?
Huge. We've
Friday,
been working on
7.
this. We've been Yep.
Friday, the 18th of September. You've been working your backside off to get this off the ground. We're going to Chinese.
Just like everything else, Gano, behind the scenes, I fly under the radar. I go unnoticed. George puts the suit on and goes to town and things like that. But I've been working hard to get this done. Beery's Banquet, 18th. We've got
September,
how many? We've got
Friday.
45 people.
45 spots.
Yeah, I've already filled a few of those.
I'm going to give away 4.
Yeah, we've probably got 12 spare then.
4 today on today's podcast. Before you go further, this is how you do it, right? You're going to in 50 words or less in the YouTube comments, you're going to say who you're going to bring. All right, so it'll be 2 times 2, which is 4. Not hard to work out. If you can't work that out, probably don't come. And who you think the special guest is going to be? Because Beery, I reckon you lined up some big dogs.
Oh, I wouldn't call them big dogs. Big dogs, but
they're not.
I'll be there. George will be there. We're just going to have a great day. We're going to just have a massive Chinese banquet, have 100 beers and probably 200 bets.
Yeah.
Responsibly. And what more do you want on a Friday afternoon than Chinese food and the quaddie? So it's going to be a great day. There's no pressure. There's no nothing. We're just going to rip in and we're going to just give it a red hot go.
Just going to have a good time. So it's in Crow's Nest. It'll be in Sydney, and there'll be a punters club, which is important because that's where we do our best work at all these events. There'll be beers, wine, Chinese food, banquet, and I'm going to give away 4
sesame prawns, you name it.
Beery's just going to order the entire entree menu for himself. And
there's a market for me to have my shirt off by the end of it. That's already firming. It's going to be huge.
Firming. $1.02. Wonder if they do espresso martinis, Beery, at the Chinese restaurant. We might have to go up to the crowbar after.
Do you know what? I've just invented something right now. It's a Chinese food espresso martini, where it's espresso martini with a deep fried ice cream in it.
So yesterday I was walking the walls.
Delete that from that because I want to patent it before this goes there.
I was walking through the SEN studios and Brian Fletcher pulled me up. He said, "Mickey, have you tried this caramel ice cream?" And I was like, "No, I don't want it. Not interested." Anyway, soy sauce and vanilla ice cream tastes like salted caramel ice cream. Try it, Beery.
Do you know what's also great?
Yeah.
A good quality vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Right? Just a couple of scoops in the bowl. A good drizzle of a very, very high-end olive oil and some salt. Incredible.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible.
Better than an Aldi tiramisu?
Yeah.
In a whole serve. One of those in a whole serve is quite incredible stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, the 3 days later weren't great, but I regret nothing. Remember, I rang you.
Yes.
I rang you and said, mate, this Aldi tiramisu is next level. And then about 45 minutes later, I sent you.
I scored again.
I'm
Oh,
so
we've
glad
lost
that
him.
cut out.
Look at the. Hopefully that sticks as well because we'll keep that photo in frame for the rest of the show. But anyway, we'll be sending out more information about Beery's Banquet. So that'll be good. Georgie, how are you going to spend $100 for this week?
I'm going Valia each way, please.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And Birdie's back. He'll have a $100 staking plan for us as well. Will Birdie? I'll have 50 each way on Valia. You reckon? I will also. I'll just have 100 to win on Valia. I reckon
Oh,
she's due. She's due. That's been a beer and a bet. We've lost Beery towards the end. We'll get the rest of his story at Beery's Banquet. See you next time.
see ya.